I'm going to take the turn. Well, friends, before we start our lesson today, it is better for us to have a prayer. Pray according to beliefs. Begin. Finish. Okay, sir. So should I continue with the ice breaking?
Okay, but the third one.
The short
Come on.
one. Oh, okay. Maybe yeah, the short one. So I'm gonna start with the PowerPoint first. Maybe just 2 questions before we start. So this is ice breaking ideas. We're going to play what am I or who am I games. So I'm gonna say 2 or 3 statements, and you have to answer or guess what I'm going to talk about. It can be an object or an occupation or maybe an animal. Is my instruction clear? Oh yeah, sorry. If you want to answer my question, you have to click raise hand symbol in order to answer my question. The fastest participant will be pointed to answer my question. Is my instruction clear, everyone? Because we only have short time. I need your response. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's start to the first question. Well, this one. Yeah, the question, sorry, the statement are, I wear a uniform. I go up in the clouds. I take people to different places. Who am I? Don't forget to, okay, Mr. Rida and
I don't know.
Mr.
Just
Andre.
trying, yeah. Just trying.
Okay, it's okay.
Raincoat? Is that raincoat?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay. How about Mr. Andre? Sorry, I cannot hear your voice. Or maybe you can type it on. Sorry, I cannot hear your voice clearly. You may type it on the chat box. Okay, how about Mr. Fajar? What is your answer?
It is
Nope.
flight stewardess, right?
You almost there, but that's not the answer. Mr. Andre also not the answer. That's it. Pilot. Yes, you got the answer, Mr. Fajar. Because the pilot wears a uniform and yeah, he takes people to different places. Okay, nice one, Mr. Fajar. Thank you. And then the second, which means the last question, I'm going to go with wait. This one. So this is these are the statements. I will show you the world. I am usually round and spin. I am colorful. I'm usually green and blue. What classroom object am I? Who can answer the question? All right, Mr. Fajar, who else? Wait, I'm going to wait until 2 or 3 participants are raising the hands. Only Mr. Fajar? How about the others? Okay, so I'm gonna hear the answer from Mr. Fajar. What is the answer, Mr. Fajar?
It is the globe. The globe.
Yeah, it seems that you are you know a lot. Yeah, that's the answer. The answer is the globe. Thank you. So that's the end for this ice breaking. I hope that it can be what is it? Some ideas for your class as well. I think that's all, Mr. Hadi. Wait a second. Yes.
Okay, massive thanks, Miss Fitriana Amani. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Fitriana Amani. Yeah, that was a good kind of puzzle. Yeah, and then that's a sort kind of the ice breaking. Okay, we are going to start our session for the final meeting. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, what is it, Miss Lina?
I beg your permission now.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lina. Okay. Okay, we are going to start this session, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajmain. Amma ba'd. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Morning.
Okay. To be honest, today here I'm kind of sad. Yeah. And then this will video beside I guess with you guys. Yeah. For you, maybe this will be the happy moment because this will be the last meeting that we are going to have for this training, but not for me. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Miss Fitriana, Miss Tarida, and then all of the participants here. Since today here it will be the last meeting for the training, I hope when you guys gonna discuss the topic that we are going to learn for today, you're going to give your active kind of interaction, yeah? Especially for those that never speak at all, okay? Never telling us how fluent that you are in using English, yeah? Okay, and then for today here, the agenda, it will be divided into several things. Yeah, first of all, in the previous one, we used to discuss about the student worksheets. For today here, it will be the exceptions. We are not going to discuss about the student worksheets because we have several things to discuss. Yeah, and then second one, we are going to talk about the question, I guess. Yeah, the question from Miss Fitriana. Yeah? Miss Fitriana asking how we are going to assess the student in freedom to learn curriculum. Yeah, that was the question, I guess, if I'm not mistaken, on the previous 2 days ago, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then after that one, we are going to discuss also about the reflections. Yeah, and the reflections, it is merely the reflection based on what you guys experience while joining this training. Okay, everyone, and then the last, you're going to join the post-test. Yeah, the post-test, it will be 10:30 o'clock till 11 o'clock. And then that one, you guys have to join the closing ceremony. Yeah, the closing ceremony, if I'm not mistaken, it will be at 2 o'clock. Yeah, and then hopefully you're going to get the link soon for the closing ceremony. Okay, everyone, before you're going to start discussing the new topic, yeah, for today here, I'd like to ask Miss Siti Aziza first, and then also Miss Husna. Miss Aziza and then Miss Husna. Okay, do you want please try to tell us here what was the discussion that we had yesterday on our meeting? Miss Siti Aziza, please. Hello, Miss Siti Aziza.
Hello, Mister. I'm so sorry. I'm just joined here. I have class. So I don't know. So what should I say?
Okay, just mention it. What was the topic that we discussed yesterday? Come on. What's something that you still remember from yesterday?
Okay. Yesterday we have discussed about this two teachers has presented about the literacy and numerization in their school, and both of them are great. We get some knowledge about the reference for us to do the literacy and numerization for our school. Then we discuss about capaian pendidikan. Yeah, capaian pendidikan.
What is it? Capaian pendidikan. That's a new term.
Learning outcomes.
Learning.
Yeah.
The objective of learning. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are element and others that's comparing between curriculum 2013 and the freedom to learning curriculum. the important point is the teacher have to make their own objective learning. I think that.
Their own objective learning.
Okay.
That's all,
That's
Miss
all I think.
Aziza.
And I want to ask permission. I have a class, but I still will bring my laptop. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you can give your student the tasks or the assignment while joining this training. Yeah, Miss Siti Aziza. Thank you. Next one, we got Miss Husna. Hello, Miss Husna.
Okay, hi, Mr.
Okay, would you please try to enlighten us with what you got yesterday, please?
Okay, so yesterday we've learned about, first we learned about the literacy and numeracy. We just, what is it? We just got some highlight from Miss Kurotaini about how is Lab Sky, and then also who else, like, and any other school, like what is literacy and numeracy in their school. And then the main material yesterday is about capaian pembelajaran, I mean lah. And then how to make ATP, alur tujuan pembelajaran, because actually to be honest, I still confused how to form ATP based on CP and tujuan pembelajaran. So yesterday is very helpful for me to form ATP. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Miss Husna, and then also Miss Siti Aziza, for the explanation based on the topic that we discussed yesterday. And then now it will be the moment of truth, everyone. We are going to check the learning management system. We are going to have a look at all the details based on the student worksheets, based on what is it, the tasks that I gave you guys, that you're gonna put your name and then your school, and then also putting some kind of summary, to sum up every single meeting that we have. Okay. Can you guys see the screen now? Hello?
Yes,
Okay, it is visible?
yeah, that's right.
Okay,
I can
thank
see.
you. So now let's try to have a look at this one, the learning management system. Okay, we already have passed the day one, when you guys joining the opening of the training, and then also we already discussed about the freedom to learn, and then hopefully you guys also watch this video, because it is a 15 minutes video that gonna enlighten you guys with the comprehensions about freedom to learn curriculum. 15 minutes that we're gonna give a clear details kind of the explanation, what we call by freedom to learn curriculum. And the next one, okay, we got the additional 2 participants, I guess here. 2 participants already submitted the tasks, the student worksheets. Previously, if I'm not mistaken, we have only 22 participants that submitting their worksheets. And then now here we have 24, for the freedom to learn. Yeah, what is it?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, what is it?
Can you show me? Is that I have submitted, because I don't really know about myself.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to open it then. Miss Retno, Miss Safako, and then next one. Okay, wait a second. Well, why it's only... Okay, guess.
I have submitted.
Okay, we are going to check it. But wait a second, why it's only 2 participants here? Okay, wait a second, everyone. It seems like something happened, because it's only previous activities. Why it's only 2 participants? Okay, this will be the 2
I don't know.
participants. Yeah. This will be the 2 participant, the additional one. Yeah. It's we have Miss Retno Susilowati and then Miss Sapakoh Khairatul. The previous one we already opened 22 participants, if I'm not mistaken. Miss Fitriana, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
22
22 participants,
yeah.
and then this will be 2 participants that already submitted their student worksheets, yeah? And then I hope I can work on it to find out where the 22 participant assignment. Okay. Okay, hello, what is it, Miss?
I have submitted my homework also last night.
Okay. Okay, if you already submitted, that should be okay then. This will be the additional kind of information. Previously, we have 22 participants that already submitted their student worksheets for the Freedom to Learn worksheet here. And then this will be the 2 more, 2 students, yeah, the additional one. We have Miss Retno and then Miss Savako. Okay. And then now let's try to have a look at the next one. Next one here, you already learned also about this one, everyone, literacy and then also numeracy. And then I hope you guys already watched here the video about literacy and then numeracy. And the next one for the student worksheet for literacy here is only 21 participants. Yeah. Okay. Hello, everyone. Okay, we can see it here for the second student worksheets. For literacy worksheet, we have 21 participants. Yeah, starting with Ms. Nurul Aini, Fitriana Amani, Siti Azizah, Aniati, and then Andreani, Anissa Nurul. Yeah. Okay. That will be the participant that already submitted their worksheets. Okay, and then next one here for the learning objectives or learning outcomes, and then also the learning purpose. We are going to, okay, consist only 17 participants, yeah, from 39 participants that already submitted their worksheet. Hopefully you're going to work on it, yeah, to complete the worksheet, because today it will be the last day of the training. And then since we have 2 more learning material on day 4 and then day 5, so today we are going to discuss about this one, yeah, what we call by learning purpose syntax or alur tujuan pembelajaran. And then this one, yeah, a criteria that we are going to make sure our learning purpose achieved by the students. Yeah, and then hopefully you already watch also this video and then also the second video, and then there will be what is it, a worksheet also for this one, KKTP. Yeah, and then we have 5 participants already submitted the tasks. Yeah, and then this will be the next. It will be about the learning module and then also the assessment in Freedom to Learn curriculum. Hopefully you are going to watch also this video about learning module and then the video about the assessment. Yeah, and we are going to have also for this assessment kind of worksheets, and then we are going to have the reflections. That will be the last thing that we are going to do for today here. It will be the reflections. Okay, everyone, is that clear enough for you? Miss Fitriana, all clear? All set?
Yes, clear.
Okay, and then now let's try to have a look at the first video that I told you. You're gonna put your guys' name and then also the name of the school. Okay, I'll try to open the first video. Okay, we are going to have a look at here the name of it. Okay, the name that mentioning their identity and then also the school here. Which one is Edjonaga? Who is Edjonaga?
Probably Miss Nuslina.
Bu Nuslina.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Miss Nuslina. Wow, Edjonaga. Okay, that's kind of interesting name. And the next one, user, what is it? It is Miss Husna, and then we got Miss Susan, yeah, and then we got also Miss Dewi, Miss Fitriana Amani, and then Andreani. Which one is Andreani?
Mister, kan like woman ya.
Andreani. Oh, okay.
Yes, Mister.
Okay, it's Mr. Andre then. Andreani is.
Yes.
Okay. Next one, we have Miss Siti Aziza, Miss Nurlaila, and then next we have got Miss Aniati, Nur Emira, and then Mr. Ismail. Last one, we got Miss Qurratu Aini. There are many participants that not even putting their name, also their school here. Yeah, Miss Iisari, and then Mr. Fajar, Mr. Ahyar. Yeah, I hope you're going to complete on the day one of the, what is it? On the day one of the training. Yeah, and then now let's try to have a look at the second day video for the second day here. Okay, the video for the second day. How many participants that already created their summary? Okay, consists only 9 participants. Yeah, it will be Miss Anissa, and then I have no idea who is this one.
That's Mr.
Okay, Mr. Fajar. And then we have Miss Nuslina, Miss Fitra Ramani. Okay. Okay, we have only 9 one more time for this second video for the meeting. And then for the third video, here we got how many respond? For the third video, we have only 8. Yeah, only 8. So you guys here have the consistency in decreasing your attendance through the YouTube command. Yeah. Okay. On the third day, it is only 8 participants. Yeah. And then now let's try to have a look at the fourth day here. Okay, no comment at all. Yeah, not even Miss Fitriana Awani. You're not putting your name here, Miss. I hope you're going to put it.
I forgot it.
And then also with Miss Nurul Aini, because you're skipping this kind of talks, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that will be the things that you guys have to concern, yeah, to complete this training. Yeah. Because to be honest, we are going to assess you guys based on your interactions, your active interactions during the training, and then how did you guys completed the tasks? How did you guys trying to learn about the learning materials that you guys can access from this learning management systems? Yeah, and then how did you guys also, yeah, put your summary, yeah, through the YouTube comment video. Okay, everyone, all set, all clear for this one? Do you guys have any questions? No? Okay, and then especially for today, Miss Fitriana, we are going to have no break. Yeah, I hope that should be okay. Yeah? We are going to discuss the first topic of the day. I'm going to open the file first. It will be the next discussions based on yesterday's topic. Okay, wait a second. Okay, can you guys see the screen? Can you guys see the file?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this will be the next topic that you guys have to understand, and then hopefully you already read it. Yeah, so I don't have to reread it for you guys. Yeah, so this one, it will be the, what is it, the next kind of explanations based on, what is it, based on learning purpose syntax. That's what we call it here, alur tujuan pembelajaran, or the ATP. And the next one, we have the component, the principle, and then the procedure in making or in arranging the learning model. Yeah, and then how that we are going to use all the textbook, yeah, that we have in creating a learning material. Okay, and then now let's try to have a look at this one. The question, do you guys still remember what we call by P5? Anyone can mention it for me? What is it, the P5? P5, please.
Proyek penguatan profil pelajar Pancasila.
Okay, it is. One more time, what is it? Come on, not Miss Fitriana. The rest of you, please. The other one.
Me.
Project
Okay, come
profil
on.
pelajar Pancasila.
Okay, project profile, or what is it? Come
Project penguatan profil pelajar Pancasila.
Okay, Miss Husna, would you please repeat it? Miss Husna?
Okay, project penguatan profil pelajar Pancasila.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, you guys still remember what we call by project profil. What is it? Project profil or project penguatan profil pelajar Pancasila. That's the correct one. Yeah. Okay, now let's try to have a look at the next slide here. So this will be the introductions or the overview. Yeah, the student in Indonesia, and then it is expected to be a long life kind of learning. Yeah, and then how that we are going to implement all the value that we got in our Pancasila. Yeah, and then that will be the things that refer to Profil Pelajar Pancasila. Yeah, and then through this one, talking about Profil Pelajar Pancasila, we have how many things in Profil Pelajar Pancasila, everyone? Okay, first of all, I would like to ask here Miss Diantri. So what is it the first? Would you please try to use your English? Profil Pelajar Pancasila. First, we got a what here? Miss Dian? Miss Dian, hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, come on. What is it the first?
Creative thinking.
Okay, so you're mentioning the creative thinking. And the next one, Miss Tarida, what is it? In Profil Pelajar Pancasila. Hello?
Yes, sir. Sorry, what is the question?
Okay, would you please mention the element of P5 here?
Beriman, bertakwa. Is that correct?
Yeah, beriman bertakwa. Thank you very much. We have 6 here, everyone. Yeah. Okay, starting with this one, have the paid to each of the gods that you guys believe. Yeah. And then second one here is the, what is it? The independent one. And the next here is a critical kind of thinking, creative thinking. And then what is it? This one, a collaborations. Yeah. And then what will be this one, everyone?
Global citizen.
Global citizen. Okay, it is the global diversity. Okay, that will be the things that you guys have to think when you're going to implement P5, Profil Pelajar Pancasila. Okay, and then now let's try to have a look at this one. And then we are using the term here, it is learning purpose syntax or ATP, alur tujuan pembelajaran. Okay, and then this will be the explanation based on what we are going to do when we are implementing freedom to learn curriculum. Yeah, and then starting with here, what we call by the basic one, what is it that we are going to achieve? And then we are using the term, it is the learning objective or CP. And then this CP here, this learning objective set by the government and then arranged into several kind of pace. Yeah, starting from the early, what is it? Early kind of or young learner kind of the level. And then after we got this learning objective, we are going to arrange the pace or the syntax of it, the learning purpose that we have. And then here we are going to see several kind of pathways to hit or to get the learning objective. And then the government here provided all the details, provided all of the example, provided all the guidance in making a learning objective, in making also RTP, and then also in creating the learning module or module aja. And then we can have a look at here the pace in teaching and learning. It is a series or a set of learning purpose that arranged logically based on the starting of the lesson till the end of a pace. This will be the RTP or learning purpose syntax. And then this path or this pace linearly here become one of these series in your guys' teaching activities. When you do the teaching activities day by day. That will be the first one. And then the second one, this will be the different with K13 curriculum. If in K13 curriculum, we are using the term that refer with the lesson plan, while for the freedom to learn curriculum, we are using this modul aja. The term that we use, it is modul aja. And then we can see here, it's similar with lesson plan or RPP that you might mention it in your K13 curriculum, but it will be a complete one, consists of the learning materials, and then after that one consists also with the student worksheets, and then consists also with the assessments, instruments, and then consists also, what is it that we have to consider? Consists also with the learning media and then also with the learning resources. That will be the things that you have to consider while you try to make the learning module or module aja. And then this kind of the teaching document, you can use it. You can use the type of differentiated instructions, the typical kind of instruction in freedom to learn curriculum. That will be the two things that you guys have to consider when you're going to arrange freedom to learn curriculum into your guys' English lesson for the students. Okay, and then next one here. Okay, this will be the example of it, and I don't have to explain this one, I guess, because we already discussed of the example yesterday when we had our first meeting discussing our learning objective. And then we have also the path of the learning or the pace of the learning. And then this is the learning objective of it. More explanation of it. And then it is the same also how to arrange the learning purpose syntax. And then this will be the concept of RTP, everyone. So this will be the first consists of the competency, and then second one here consists of the content of the learning, and the next one here it will be the variations, differentiated kind of the instructions, and then we go with the learning objective. This will be the concept that you guys have to do while you're going to make the learning purpose syntax or RTP. And then this will be the example of it, everyone, the example of learning purpose syntax. And then the example here is in Bahasa, and then the pace here is for C. We can see here the learning objective like this one. This will be the example of the learning objective, and then this will be the learning purpose. There are several kind of learning purpose here specifically related with the learning objective. Okay, that will be the things that you guys have to understand for this one, for the first learning material. Do you guys have any questions for this one? If no question, we're going to continue for the next. Come on, Miss Fitriana Amani, you're smiling. You have something to say or something to ask, please? Or no?
So ATP is only an illustration from CP and TP. Is that correct?
Okay.
learning.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fitriana Amani. ATP, it is not only the illustrations, yeah. ATP here, it is consists of how that we are going to arrange the lesson for the students. Not only giving an illustration, blah, 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 but the detailed kind of things that we are going to do to achieve the learning objective. That's what we call by ATP. Okay, from ATP, we are going to make, what is it? We are going to make the learning model that's gonna match with the learning objective. And then if we try to make an analogy here, yeah, first of all, we are making a, what is it? A diagnostic, yeah? And then after we got the diagnostic, after that one, what is it? We try to, what is it? After diagnostic?
Determine the characteristic of students.
Okay, determine. Okay, we are mentioning a diagnostic, please. After diagnostic, what we're gonna do after that one? Everyone, after diagnostic?
So diagnostic test just to locate and place the students' backgrounds of ability of each subject based on their competences, because every student has different level of cognitive skills. That's why we, as a teachers and school, should make diagnostic test first.
Okay, that's a good answer. But in a simple way, after we conducted the diagnostic here, we're going to find the problems. Okay? And then after we got the problem, we are going to provide the alternative solutions. That will be the analogy of starting from learning objective, and then second one with the learning purpose syntax or ATP till the learning module. The learning module here, it will be the thing that we are going to achieve for the learning objective. As simple as that one. Can you see the analogy here, everyone? Okay. Anyone else would like to ask, or we should continue to the next one, to the learning model here? Okay, I'm going to share the screen about the learning model. Wait a second. Okay, for the learning model, everyone, it is not, what is it? It is not only the term that used in Freedom to Learn curriculum, because some of the teachers also mentioning this type of document here, it is the teaching aids. Yeah, teaching aids, and then also some of them mentioning, yeah, learning module here, it is the teaching document. Okay, and then as I told you guys, when you try to create the learning module or the teaching document, you gotta consider 5 things. Yeah, starting from the first, it will be the lesson plan. Yeah, in learning module, and then second one, it will be the learning resources. What kind of the resources that you are going to use, yeah, for your students. Yeah, and then after the learning resources, you're going to need to mention what will be your guys' learning media of it. Okay, and then not only the learning media, you have to provide also what will be the type of the student worksheets that you are going to give for your students. That will be the fourth one. And the last one, it will be the assessment instruments. What kind of the instruments that you are going to use to assess your students after completing your guys' lesson. Okay, and then now let's try to have a look at the explanation for this one. Okay, I'm not going to mention about this, and then this will be the things that you have to consider while making the learning module or the teaching aids, teaching document. It's up to you what kind of term that suits you guys. You may call it module aja, you may call it teaching document, that should be okay. Yeah? And then the 4 criteria, starting here with the essential one. Yeah? What we call by essential here, the comprehensions of the concept for every single kind of the learning material that we deliver to the students, yeah, using, what is it? The experience in the process of teaching and learning. And then this will be the most important one. Not only in one kind of things, yeah, one kind of the knowledge, but we're going to make into a multiple one. Okay, and then for the second, it should be interesting, meaningful, and then also challenging. That will be the second one. Yeah, so if you guys created a learning module or module idea or teaching document, and then it is not interesting, it is not meaningful, and then it is not challenging, so it means you guys fail in creating a good learning module for your students. Yeah. And the next one, it should be relevant and then contextual. All the teaching and learning process in freedom to learn curriculum needs what we call by contextual kind of teaching and learning. Yeah, it should be related with what kind of setting of your school. It should be related also what kind of the students' daily activities, what kind of the things that they're familiar with. That will be the things that you're going to integrate in your learning material. And then next one here, it will be the sustainability. Yeah, how that you are going to make the link between each of the teaching and learning here based on the student case. Okay, that will be the 4 criteria that you guys have to consider while making a learning module. And then this will be the things, yeah, the procedure here in making the learning module. Can you guys see the picture clearly here, or it's too small? Mr. Akar, can you see the picture clearly, or it's too small? Hello, Mr. Akar?
Yes, the text is too small.
Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger first.
Okay, enough. Yes.
Okay, what about now?
Okay, that looks good.
Okay. Okay, this will be the procedure, the steps that you guys need to do in creating or in arranging and making a learning module here. First of all, you have to do what we call by an analysis process, the conditions. And what will be the conditions means here, it will be the teacher's needs, the student's needs, and then also the school itself. Yeah, you have to analyze all the things related to what you need as a teachers, and then what the student needs also as the students, and then also what will be the school needs as the place for the student to learn the learning material. Yeah, that will be the first time, the first things that you have to do when you're going to create a learning module. And the next one, you're going to mention, you're going to identify and then also decide here which one from the skills from what is it? From Profil Pelajaran Pancasila that you are going to put in your learning module. Because in a learning module here, you have to put it clearly. You gotta mention it. You gotta state that one. Okay, I'm gonna choose independent. Yeah, I'm gonna choose the other element of Profil Pelajaran Pancasila. That will be the second. And the next one, you're going to decide also what kind of the learning purpose syntax or DRTP, yeah, that you're going to develop into learning model. Yeah, the ITP here or learning purpose syntax, it will be the things that gonna guide you. Okay, this will be the real or the relevant kind of learning model that you're going to give for the students. That will be the third step. And the next one here, you're going to arrange the learning module based on all of the components. Yeah. And the next here, you're going to implement the teaching and learning process. And the last one, you're going to do an evaluations and then also a follow-up things after implementing your guys' learning model. That will be the thing, the procedure or the steps or the pace that you guys have to do while making or creating the learning module for the freedom to learn kind of the curriculum. Okay, next one, I guess that should be up. Come on. Do you guys have any questions for this learning module? Are all clear, all set? Miss Husna, Miss Nurlaila?
Sir, I want to ask, sir.
Okay, come on. Okay, which one gonna go first?
probably Miss Aini first.
Okay, come on. Come on. By
Thank
the
you,
way,
Miss
wait a second.
Fitriana.
Where are you, Miss Aini?
Well, actually, I'm doing something, so I cannot
Okay.
turn on my camera because I'm using my phone right now. So
Okay.
I do apologize for that
Okay, all good.
inconvenience.
Just keep your secret. Yeah, that's okay.
Sir, I want
Okay.
to ask you a question about how to create a learning module. But here I've read about the material before. There is the term about space.
Okay.
Faster di situ, but I don't really understand or comprehend much about what is phase, and then how can we decide this student belongs to the first phase and the second phase, and so on and so on. I think that's all, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. I guess you were not joining, what is it, the second day or the third day that we're mentioning, yeah? Mr.
Yeah,
Akyar?
probably I forgot about that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Mr. Akyar, do you still remember how many pairs that we have? Faster, not
We-
class anymore, right? Okay, would you
we
please
have,
mention it?
yeah, yeah, we have 6 phases from A to
Okay.
F.
Yeah.
For phase A to class elementary school 1 to 2, and then for phase B for 3 to 4, and
Okay.
C for 5 to 6, and also the phase D to 7 to 9 in junior high, and then for phase E for class 10 in senior high, and F for the 11th grade. Thank you.
Okay, that will be the answer, my dear Heidi.
What about grade 12, sir?
What is it?
What about grade 12?
Okay.
So it belongs to phase G, right?
Okay, so what is it? Mr. Akyar, come on, I don't have to answer it. What is it, Mr. Akyar? If it is 12th grader, what is it? The pace?
If I'm not mistaken, the phase only for senior high, only phase E to F, because in grade 12, the students are only conducting their projects, not focusing on their phase, and then also focusing on their next university's life. So there's no more serious learning in grade 12 because that will be a project, and that's why no like phase E or F in, if I'm not mistaken, F. Sorry, correct me if I'm mistaken. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, yeah, Mr. Akyar. So that will be the answer. Miss Aini or anyone else would like to add it more, please? We already discussed about this one. Miss Fitriana, maybe you want to add it more, please? Or
I
no?
think that
Come on.
that's complete.
That's complete. Okay,
Yeah.
that will be the answer, Miss Kurotu Aini. Okay, Miss?
Yeah,
Hello?
thank you, Mr. Akyar. Thank you, sir.
Okay, next, come on. Anyone else would like to ask the questions, please?
Mister, I want to ask something.
Okay, come on.
If ATP is stages or stages or activity that will be conducted in the learning process. So I've heard about PBL and PGBL. Does
Okay.
ATP related to PBL and PGBL?
Okay. Thank you for giving a great kind of questions. Yeah. Problem-based learning and then also project-based learning here related with the type of the learning model that we are going to use. Okay, Miss Fitriana Amani. So it is not related with the learning purpose syntax or ATP. No. Yeah. Problem-based learning and then also project-based learning here is consists of learning model that we can use in any kind of teaching and learning. Okay, and then it is the same also like discovery learning, yeah, inquiry kind of learning, yeah, that will be similar. Yeah, so it is not connected with learning purpose syntax or ATP itself. Okay, come on, Miss Nulaila, do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Please.
Okay. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, but it's okay. Can you make it louder, please?
Okay, wait. I think it's already loud.
Okay, come on.
Okay.
Start talking now.
Just connecting with the elements, 6 elements. Is it the output of the independence curriculum?
The
That's
element.
the first questions.
Okay, that will be the first questions. What
Okay,
will
the
be
second
the second
one. So based on the materials that you tell before, it's a one element for one objectives or learning objectives. Is it like that, or 6 element for all the objectives?
Okay, 6 element for all the objective. Okay,
Yeah,
that's all.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Nurlaila. Anyone else would like to answer these questions, please? Before I'm gonna ask her. Anyone? Miss Husna, would you like please to answer these questions? Miss Husna? Hello, Miss Husna?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, would you please try to answer the question from Miss Nurlaila?
Miss Norla, can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, repeat the
Because
questions.
I did something.
Okay.
Okay. The first, it's about the elements. Is it the output of the independence curriculum? And the second one, for the learning objectives, so the 6 elements, it's all for 6 elements for all the objectives, or just 1 element for one objective?
Okay. Come on, just answer it. That's okay. All will be the right kind of answer. Come on, Miss Husna.
Okay. Okay, so the 6 elements is like listening and writing and presenting, is it?
Nope. For creative, independence, what else? Collaborative, that's 6 elements.
Okay.
Oh, because I just know that the elements of the, what is it? The English thing is like speaking and like the element.
No, she's talking about P5 or Profil Pelajar Pancasila. Okay, come on, try to answer it.
Okay, so the 6 elements of P5 is we could use it in any, what is it? In any subjects, and also it could be combined in many subjects, like probably in English with cultural and so on and so on. And also we could combine the elements, not only one element. So for example, in my school, like the first project, we combined the 2 elements of P5. So we could also like combine 2 or more elements, not only one.
Okay, that's all, Miss Husna?
That's all for me.
Okay, anyone else would like to edit more, please, for the question from Miss Nurlaila? Anyone? Anyone? Miss Iis Sari, maybe you have some kind of perspective in answering these questions, please.
Okay, I think one element, yeah, can combine, yeah, at least one profil pelajar Pancasila. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, you have a really noisy kind of big sound with you over there. Yeah, okay,
Sorry.
thank you, Miss Isari. Anyone else? No one? Miss Kuratu Airi, come on. Okay, are you done with your secrets? Hello, Miss Airi? Okay, and then she's leaving. Okay. Okay, let me answer it for you, Miss Nurlaila. First of all, the question it is, what is it? Can you repeat it, Miss Laila?
6 elements is the output of the independence of curriculum.
Okay, one more time. Yeah, 6 element here. It will be the form of the outcome for Profil Pelajar Pancasila. And then of course, this will be the output that's gonna be the aim, yeah, for freedom to learn curriculum or independent curriculum. Yeah, and then if you guys try to compare it with the previous one, yeah, with K13 curriculum, we have what we call by PPK. What is it, PPK? PPK?
I have no idea.
K13 curriculum. We got this one
PPK,
also. PPK. Penguatan pendidikan karakter. Yeah, that was the term related with K13 curriculum. But in freedom to learn curriculum, we got this one. We get Profil Pelajar Pancasila with all these 6 elements. And then for this second question by Miss Nurlaila, okay, when we are going to put element of Profil Pelajar Pancasila in our learning model, there should be, what is it? There should be an element that you have to put it. Yeah. For example, pay to the God. Yeah. Every single subject, every single learning material, you have to put that one, right? Beriman dan bertakwa kepada Tuhan yang Maha Esa, yeah, you're going to put that one, and then the rest of the element, you're going to put it which one is the most relevant with your guys' learning material. Yeah. Okay, that will be the answer. Okay, Miss Nurella, is that clear enough for you, Miss? Hello?
Yes, so it will be one or more, right, sir?
Yeah.
The elements.
Okay, maybe I don't really, I don't really like if you're
Depends
only
on maybe.
mentioning only one, yeah, because I told you, yeah, for the example, beriman dan bertakwa kepada Tuhan yang Maha Esa, every single subject, every single learning material, you have to put that one, right? It should be more than one. You can put 2, 3, that should be okay, as long as it is relevant with what kind of the topic, what kind of the instructions that you're going to give for the students. Okay, Mr. Lela?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. And then no more question because we are gonna go with the question from Miss Fitriana, and then this will be the most important one. We have how to assess. That was the questions from Miss Fitriana, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Hello, Miss Fitriana. And then she is turning on the camera. That's okay. I'm gonna explain it to you guys. Okay, the next here we have 3 kinds. Yeah, we have 3 kinds of the assessment when we talk about freedom to learn curriculum. And then simply it is pretty the same, I guess, like the previous type of assessment that you guys familiar with. The first, it will be the diagnostic assessment, and then we have the formative one, and then also we have the summative one. Okay, now I would like to share the process or the type of the diagnostic assessment. Okay, can you guys see the assessment here? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, so this will be the first type. How did we assess our students in freedom to learn curriculum or independent curriculum? The first assessment here, we call this one as the diagnostic kind of assessment. Okay, and then since it is a diagnostic, previously I already mentioned it to you guys. When you are an English teacher, a professional English teacher, you're going to diagnose. You're going to try to analyze all the things, yeah, based on your student needs, based on your student learning style, based on your students' behavior, based on the feeling of the students. The aim for this assessment here to provide a comprehensive, a detailed kind of information about these students before you're going to plan the teaching and learning for them. So the diagnostic assessment here before you're going to deliver your learning material for them. Yeah, that will be the short kind of explanation for this diagnostic assessment. And then now we are going to have a look at here the aim of it. And then talking about diagnostic assessment, we have to type consists of the cognitive one, and then we have the non-cognitive one. Yeah. And then now let's try to have a look at the example of it. And then generally, yeah, we can see here the diagnostic assessment, the aim of it to diagnose the basic skill or the competence of the students, yeah, based on their prior knowledge. That's what we call by the process of diagnosing the students. Yeah? And then we can see also the difference between cognitive one and then also non-cognitive kind of the diagnostic assessment. Of course, you're talking about the cognitive one. It will be based on all the things related with the process of teaching and learning in the setting of the classroom. How they're going to adapt with the process of teaching and learning, and then their average skill, their average competency. And then for the cognitive also, we are going to give them a remedial. We are going to give them some kind of the strengthen. Some kind of the extra treatment, that will be related with the diagnostic assessment. And then compared to the non-cognitive one, it will be like the social kind of things for these students, based on their psychology and then based on their emotions, because they're going to learn in your guys' class. And then you have to find out, look at this one. Okay, when we are mentioning, you guys have to find out what kind of the activities that related with the students when they're in their house. So you're going to find out, you're going to, visit their house and then trying to know what is it, the activities that they have in their regular day. And the next one, not only knowing their activities, but you have to find out the family condition of the students, their parents, what kind of the background that they have, and then next one here, you have to know also what their learning style, and then also the character of it, and then also their intentions, their students' interests. So there will be two types of the diagnostic assessment. Cognitive, based on all the things that happen in the process of teaching and learning, and then non-cognitive refers to the psychological and then also the social emotions for these students. Okay, and the next here, okay, this will be the type or the step that you guys can do when you're going to conduct a non-cognitive kind of diagnostic assessment. And then there are several steps here. First consists of the preparations, and then also implementing, and then also the follow-up thing. You're going to prepare how that you're going to find out the psychological aspect of the student, their social emotions, their activities, and then their family background, the learning style, and then their interests. You're going to find out through the non-cognitive kind of assessment. And then here, it will be the example of preparations. The example of the preparations, you're going to provide yourself also here the instruments. Instrument using several kind of picture with reflecting and emotions, and then at that one, you're going to make a list, a keywords questions about the student activities. This will be the example. What is it that you feel today? And then how is your feeling? When you learn in your house, this will be the example of the questions. And the next one here, what will be the activities that you conducted while you study in your house, and then what will be the fun thing, the most fun thing, the most happiest things when you learn in your house, and then what will be the expectations, the hope that you have. This will be the example of the preparations, and then this will be the implementing. The example of the implementing, you're going to ask the student to express their feeling while studying in their house, and then explaining their activities. Starting with, okay, ask them to tell a story, and then ask them also to write something, and then maybe to draw something. That should be okay, for the example of the implementing. And then we can have also the strategy called here Q&A, question and then answer. So you're going to give the students several kind of the questions, and then they're going to answer it. A simple one more time to find out their psychological aspect, their social emotions, yeah, their learning style, yeah, the students' interest. You have to give some kind of the question for that. Okay, and then this will be the follow-up thing, talking about non-cognitive kind of diagnostic assessments, yeah, identify the students, their expressions, their emotions, and then deciding what kind of the follow-up that you are going to communicate, yeah, with the students and then with the parent if it is necessary, and then you are going to repeat a process of non-cognitive assessment in the beginning of the lesson. Yeah, this will be the example of the follow-up thing for non-cognitive kind of assessment diagnostic. And then it is pretty simple, I guess, starting with planning, implementing, and then also the follow-up thing or evaluations process. Okay, now this will be the example of the cognitive for the diagnostic assessment. Yeah, and then it is different with the previous one. Yeah, if the previous one, there are many things related with something that happened in their house, something that related with the feeling of the students. But for this one, yeah, the start period is pretty the same with the preparations, implementing, and then diagnosing, and then the follow-up. And then this will be the example of preparations and then also implementing. You're going to make a schedule, yeah, when you're going to assess the students. And the next one, you are going to identify what kind of the material that you are going to use in assessing, yeah, the basic competency of the students. And then you can simply get it, yeah, from the guidance book from our Ministry of Education. And then you are going to arrange several kind of questions, consists of 2 questions related with their class or page, and then 6 questions consists of the topic, and a 2 questions here consists of the topic. So you're going to compare this one. You're going to give an assessment, yeah, for this student in their class, yeah. If you have a blended kind of teaching and learning, so you're going to have the assessment for students that come to the classroom or the student that joining a process of teaching and learning through the online platform. Yeah? And then this will be the follow-up kind for the cognitive diagnostic assessment. Everyone, you're going to, what is it? You're going to analyze the result of the assessment, and then you're going to divide the students into several kind of group, and then you're going to assess the learning based on the topic, and then you're going to repeat this diagnostic process here based on a formative kind of the assessment. And then this will be the example how that you're going to plan the questions, yeah, till you're going to have the follow-up thing, yeah, the learning purpose or the aim that you're going to task for the students, like this one, and then this will be the requirements, yeah, to the learning purpose, yeah, like this one, okay, and then this will be how that you're going to arrange the question till the follow-up thing, yeah. So if the answer here is A, so they completely understand what is it, the concept, what is it, the things that you deliver with that. Yeah? And then this will be the follow-up. Yeah, and then it is the same also with the average one, and then get no point at all when they learn about this topic. Yeah. Okay, that will be the last thing about diagnostic assessment. Consists of, what is it, cognitive one, and then also second one consists of non-cognitive diagnostic assessment. Okay, we got 2 more assessment. Yeah, Miss Fitriana Amani, the one that asking how to assess student in freedom to learn curriculum. That will be the first things. Yeah, diagnostic assessment. One more time, we're conducting this type of assessment before we are going to conduct the teaching and learning for these students. Okay, before we are going to conduct the teaching and learning for the students, we are going to assess the students. So, to be honest, if you guys really got the point for this one, in a process of diagnostic assessment, you have to be really, really close with your students. Yeah, you have to know well what kind of the students that you are going to deal with in a process of teaching and learning. Okay, that will be the main aim. Why did we have to do a diagnostic kind of assessment? Yeah, in freedom to learn curriculum. Okay, Ms. Kurotwaini, is that clear enough? Your face, it seems like you have many kind of questions with you over there.
Yes, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience. There was something problem with the signal.
Okay, all good. Come on. Do you have any questions, Miss Aini? Are all clear and set for you?
Probably I missed a little bit in your first explanation, but for the diagnostic test, I think it's clear enough, sir.
Okay, thank you. And then what about Miss Fitriana Amani, the one that asking how to assess the students in freedom to learn curriculum? Is that clear for the first type of assessment?
Yeah. Yes, for the first type of assessment, it's already clear. But yeah, I'm going to hear the second explanation about the next assessment because yeah,
Okay.
the things that I'm confused with.
Okay, and then anyone else would like to ask the questions, or we should continue to the next one? Okay, it's already 9:38. I guess we have to continue, yeah, because you guys got only 10:30, and that one you have to join the post-test. Yeah, we are going to continue the explanations then. Okay, the next type of the assessment, we call this one affirmative and then summative kind of the assessment. To be honest, this term, yeah, you guys are already familiar with this type of assessment. Now let me ask Miss Husna, what is it formative according to you, formative kind of assessment?
So according to me and according to my knowledge that I've done in my school, formative assessment is like when we have done the one chapter in our lesson, so we did the formative test. So the formative test is like an assessment which we do after one chapter is done.
Okay, every single meeting that you have completed the chapter, and then you are going to do the task. You are going to assess them. That way, Miss Husna?
Yeah, according to my knowledge.
Okay, and the next one, what about the summative one? Miss Susan, what is it, summative kind? Come on. Miss Susan, hello.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my mute button. Summative assessment, I think it's a test when all of the process of learning has done. For example, like in one semester.
Okay, so summative according to Miss Susan here after the whole process. Yeah, whole process, and then it will be in the end of the semester or in the middle of the semester. Okay, anyone else get different kind of opinion, or it is pretty the same, everyone? Okay, Miss Fitriana Amani raising her hand. Come on, Miss Fitriana.
Probably I have different opinion.
Okay, what is it?
What I know about formative task is kind of assessment that the teacher use during the process of learning in, for example, one materials. So yeah, it is happen in the process of learning to check the understanding of the student. If summative is a test that conducted at the end of process of learning. What I know about formative and summative is like that, Mr.
Okay, thank you. We have different kind of perspective from Miss Fitriana. Anyone from male participant, please? And then where is Mr. Fajar? Okay, you keep on hiding behind your camera, sir. What happened?
Sir, because the connection is very poor here, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Do not blame the connection.
In my school.
Okay. Okay, go on.
Your picture is frozen many times here. Your project, yeah.
Really?
Sorry, yeah. On my screen, your picture is frozen many times.
Okay. What about the rest of you guys? Am I stumble with you guys? Or I'm a frozen one, like Mr. Fajar
maybe Maybe the connection works better in rainy days, on rainy days, yeah.
Okay.
And now it is very sunny and the connection is poor. Okay. About the formative test.
Okay. Come on.
Okay, about the formative test. In my school, okay, in my school, yeah, it is given at the end of each month. Yeah, formative test. And mid summative test, it is given, for example, after 2 months of study. And summative test is given at the end of each semester. That's all I know, sir. About
Okay.
mid summative, and formative test.
Okay, so you are belong to Miss Husna or you belong to Miss Amani? Which one? Which
Oh, Husna.
which gang you are? Okay, you are Husna gang. Okay, and then anyone else? Miss Tarida, come on. Okay, stop hiding, Miss Tarida. Would you please give us your perspective on this one? So you're gonna prepare with the what is it? With the opinion from Miss Husta or from Miss Amani? Which one belong to you?
With Miss Husna, yeah, and Miss Susan about summative and formative test. I agree with them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, then your opinion is only agree with them.
Sorry, because I got distracted with some kind of test out with the task. Sorry,
Okay,
thank you.
all good. Anyone else would like to share their opinion, please? Mr. Akyar, come on, Mr. Akyar. So we're gonna have a male participant to give their opinion, please.
Formative assessments, sometimes it can be conducted by the authority of the teachers in the form of everything. It's not only written tests, but also can be in the form of project and maybe portfolios or something like that. And the goals of this formative test is to measure the student's strength and weaknesses on that chapter. So the score can be used to make ongoing process after that. So what was the student's weakness at that chapter? About summative tests, in the end of the process, like in the middle of the semester, in the final of the semesters, and this is the final decisions. The scores cannot be changed anytime, cannot be changed anymore, but this is the last score of the students because it measures the whole process of learning from the beginning until the end of the period. I think like that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for those that sharing their perspective on this one. Yeah. Okay, then now we're going to open the explanations. Yeah, about summative and then formative test, formative and summative kind of assessment. Okay. The second and then third type of the assessment, how did we assess our students in freedom to learn curriculum here called this formative and then also summative kind of the assessment. Now let's try to have a look at this one, yeah, a formative and then also the summative one. Okay, so this will be the type of the assessment, everyone. Okay, and then this should be, okay, it's clear enough. Can you, okay, it is visible, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, so this will be the kinds or the types of the assessment. And then we can have a look at here, okay, the top, it is assessment, yeah, and then look at down below here, we have, what is it, the process of learning. Okay, and then we can have a look at here, where's the formative assessments? Where's the formative assessments? Okay, so first we have the formative assessments, and then we have also summative assessment here. And then in assessing our students, we are going to make a 3 role for it. First, assessment as a process of reflections based on the teaching and learning process. Yeah, that will be the first. And then for the second one, assessment 4. Yeah, for here we are going to fix, we are going to repair the learning process. And then last one, we have assessment of learning. Assessment as a process of evaluations that we are going to conduct, yeah, in, what is it? In the end of the learning process. So that will be the type of the assessment that we're going to do. Yeah, so we're going to have the reflections based on the process, or we're going to make what is it? We are going to fix, yeah, the learning process, and then we are going to evaluate the learning process. And then as you guys can see it here, assessment formative, the locations, yeah, it is on the left, and then the assessment summative, yeah, or summative kind of the assessment here, it is, what is it? In the end of the learning process. Okay, this will be the answer for all of your guys' discussion while mentioning about the type of the assessment and then when we are going to do this type of the assessment. Yeah, so simply when we try to divide it, when we try to mention it, starting with the 3 types of the assessment, starting with the diagnostic assessments, diagnostic assessment here before, yeah, before the teaching and learning process, before we are going to deliver the learning material to our students, we're conducting the, what is it? Diagnostic kind of assessment. While, yeah, formative assessment here, it is an assessment that we are going to fix, yeah? We are going to fix or we are going to reflect the learning process. And then this happened, of course, here after the teaching and learning process. Yeah. So while we have the teaching and learning process, we're going to do a formative kind of the assessment. And then after the whole process of teaching and learning completed, yeah. And then some of you mentioned it, it is based on the midterm or based on the final one, final task that you're going to deliver. So you can call this, refer to you're going to assess, yeah, the learning process in the end of their, what is it? Their semester. That will be a summative kind of the assessment. Okay, and then now let's try to have a look at the next slide. Okay, this will be the clear kind of the example, I guess. I already mentioned it. When it is a formative one, we are going to evaluate how comprehensive, what kind of the comprehension that achieved by the students. Yeah, the learning needs, yeah, the progress of it while they attending our class. Yeah, and then the formative here, it will be, what is it? It will be the things that you are going to use to get a feedback. Yeah, a constant kind, yeah, a stimulant kind of the feedback. And then this feedback, it will be the things that you're going to use to fix the next teaching and learning that you're going to deliver for your students. Yeah, and then that will be the things. Yeah, I don't have to read it all of it because you can read it by yourself. Yeah, and the next one here for the summative, it is clear. It is in the end of the teaching and learning process. And then we can have a look at this one, the summative kind of assessment. Yeah, it is give a really big impact based on the student's score. Yeah, and then that why, yeah, that why this type of assessment, it is, what is it? Tend to be choose, yeah, to assess the students. Yeah, tend to be choose to assess the student, and then they're gonna give their extra struggle. They're gonna give their extra work, extra study for it to, what is it? To complete the summative kind of the assessment compared to the formative one. Yeah, that will be the concept, the difference that you can see between a formative assessment and then also summative assessment in freedom to learn curriculum or independent curriculum. Okay, and then we try to have a look at this one. Yeah, we can see There are several parts here, the rule of it, based on the teacher and then also the students and then board of the assessments. Yeah, and then board of the assessments, it's mean here, it's similar way. Yeah, it's both for the formative and then also for the summative one. Yeah, it is a process of assessing, is scoring, giving a score for the students based on their, what is it, achievement, based on their performance. Yeah, while joining the formative assessment or the summative assessment. Yeah, and then it is a chance to give, and then what is it? Taking the feedback, yeah, from the students. And then this will be the evaluations process. Assessment formative, and then also with the summative kind of assessment consists here to evaluate the teaching and learning process. When we try to conduct, starting with the diagnostic kind of assessments, second one with the formative kind of assessments, and the last one summative kind of assessment. So we are going to need to fix, we are going to increase, to improve, to enhance the quality of teaching and learning that we are going to deliver for our students. That will be the aim of it. Okay. And the next one, this will be the stressing for each of it. We can say it, assessment of learning, assessment for learning, and then assessment as a process of learning. Yeah, and then this will be the expectations. The expectations here, assessment here as a process of learning, yeah, assessment for learning, and then assessment as learning. Compared to this one, okay, you may ask yourself, okay, which part you are now here? Assessment of learning is the dominant thing, yeah, that conducted by the teacher. And then for this one, what is it? Assessment of learning as learning, yeah, for learning. So which one is the most suitable one that you're going to use for the students? Anyone can answer my questions, please?
Maybe for me, I already implement the yellow one.
Yellow one?
Yeah, because I see the students process, not the result in the end of the process. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, that's a good point. Anyone else? Which part you are now? It is a black one or is a yellow one? Miss Irene, you are on your yellow or you're on your black one? Miss Amy?
I think it's the yellow ones. So everything is doing like a balance thing, and then the last semester is after we do the teaching and learning process, and then we do the assessment, and I think that's a good way to show the students' achievements, sir. So I think it's yellow one.
Okay, I guess that's a good point then. Hopefully all
there's noise here. Hopefully.
Hopefully all of the participants here gonna be in a yellow one. Yeah. Okay, now let's try to have a look at this one. Okay, this will be the most, what is it? The most familiar one, I guess, for you. I'm not gonna explain that one. Okay, let's skip it. Yeah. Okay, and then this will be the form of it. You guys already know here different, and then how that we are going to use the formative assessment and then also the summative kind of assessment, and then this will be the form of it. So we have the first type, we have a class discussions, we have the product, we have a play or drama, we have presentations, and then we have what is it? An oral task here. Okay, and then this will be the next example. We have the reflections, essay, we have the journal, and then we have the poster, and then we have also the written task. That will be the form of it. Yeah. Okay, and why the feedback here is important for us? Miss Sari, why you need the feedback? Miss Rini, why did you need the feedback? Hello? Hello? Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, sir.
And then why they're not responding? Hello, Miss Sari?
Miss is
Yes,
okay.
sir. I'm sorry. Yes. What's that? I don't hear. Sorry.
Okay, no wonder that you're still confused because look at, okay, listen up the big sound that you got over there. Okay, Miss Yes, you don't have to, Miss. Thank you. And then I would like to ask Miss Anissa Nurul. Hello, Miss Anissa.
Hello, sir.
Okay, what is it? The feedback. Why did we really need the feedback? Please.
I think so the student will know their strengths or their weakness from their thoughts or something.
Okay, to find out this. Okay, to find out the strength and the weakness. Anyone else got their opinion, please? Miss Silviani.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, what is it, Miss Silviani, please?
Maybe we can feedback, yeah. So the student know what they have competence in, and also we can give them we can give them what they still need to develop, I think.
Okay. Okay, that's enough. Thank you very much, Miss Silviani, and then also Miss Iis. Yeah. Okay, so this will be the principle of making the feedback. Yeah, and then okay, I guess we are not gonna learn about this one. That's enough, everyone. That will be the answer. Okay, that's really special because one question from Miss Fitriana Amani, I guess we already got the answer for it. Yeah, Miss Fitriana Amani. Okay.
Yeah, I think I found my answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then before we're gonna go with the reflections, because it's already 10 o'clock, and then we're going to have 30 minutes of the reflections. Do you guys have any questions, please? Or no? No questions? No? Come on. No question at all? Okay, it's really clear for you all? Miss Susan, all clear, Miss Susan? Okay, and then now we're gonna go with the reflections. Let me remind you, everyone, today here you have many things to do. Yeah, with the worksheets, how many worksheets that you have to submit, Miss Fitriana Amani, for today?
Wait, sir, I haven't checked it yet. I'm sorry. Let me check for a while.
Okay. Okay, for today here, you guys have the, what is it? KKTP. Yeah, that will be the first student worksheet. Kriteria ketuntasan. What is it? Tujuan pembelajaran. That will be the first. And then second one, it will be the assessment worksheet. Yeah, penilaian. Yeah. Okay, and then last one, it will be the reflections. Okay, and now we are going to open up the reflection now. If you guys have no question at all, yeah, you're gonna fill 3 things, and then I'm going to open only for the reflections. Okay, everyone? Hello?
So we do the reflection now, sir?
Okay, after this meeting, yeah,
oh, sorry.
I'm going to give you, what is it? The things that you have to put while answering or while putting your guys' reflections. Okay? Okay.
So I just want to clarify. We have 3 students worksheet to be done.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
And then what else? And then your post task is waiting at 10:30. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, you guys still have 29 minutes left to prepare yourself to join the post test. Hopefully, you're going to have a significant kind of improvement. Yeah. And then if it is decreasing, Mr. Nasruddin Akia, I'm going to come to your school and then what happened? Why it is a decreasing one for this score? Yeah. Okay, hopefully you're going to have the improvement based on the first task. Okay, can you guys see the reflections, everyone? Hello? It is visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Yes.
this will be the reflections. Yeah, the reflections here, it will be the things that you guys have to put honestly. Yeah, you have to be honest here. Yeah, because when I tried to look at Miss Ione's eyes, it seems like she's not a really honest kind of teacher. Yeah, Miss Ione. Okay, but feeling these reflections, you gotta feel it honestly with your real kind of the answer. Yeah. Okay, there will be 4 kind of questions for the reflection in joining this training, the reflection for joining this training. So first of all, you're going to, what is it? You're going to answer the first questions. What will be the most challenging kind of the experience while you guys joining this training? Okay, what will be the most challenging kind of the experience, yeah, when you guys joining these trainings, yeah, for 5 days? You have to put it here with any kind of the real experience. Okay, Mr. Laila? Okay. Okay, the next one, you're gonna tell a story. Okay, look at this one. And then I really love to read a good story, everyone. Yeah? You're gonna tell a story based on the opinion and then thought and then also added things that before you have some misconception of it. Yeah, and then after you join this training in 5 days, what will be something that changing after joining this training? Okay, that will be the things for the second reflections. And then for the third one here, you are going to tell also the main concept that you learn. And then you think this will be the important one that you're going to take to your school. And then you're going to make, what is it? A sharing for the rest of the teacher in your school. Especially, of course, here for the English teacher, but you can also do a sharing process here with all teachers in your guys' school. You're going to tell the main concept of it. And the last one here, to you guys completing. Hello, would you please mute your audio first?
Hello, Miss Sylviani.
Okay.
Your audio, okay.
Okay, and then last reflections here, after you guys completing 5 days of this training, what is it that you're going to share, yeah, with your partner in your school, with your fellow teacher in your school, or your neighborhood, yeah? And then the things that you want to share here, it's really give a significant impact on them with the new kind of perspective, new kind of things that you guys learn from this training. Okay, from all of the 4 questions for the reflections, all clear? All set for this one? Hello?
It's already clear, Mr.
Okay, thank you. If no more question for this one, we're gonna go with the next.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay, what is it? Miss Nuslina, there you go.
I'm just coming and to follow your. So
Okay.
the form is we should write down.
Okay, that's okay. If you want to use your handwriting, that should be okay. You try to use your handwriting and try to take a picture of it, and then you're going to convert it into PDF or any kind of file and then submit it to the learning management system. That should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you simply just type it in making the answer. That should be okay as well.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, Mrs. Lina, thank you very much. Anyone else would like to ask the questions? Please? No?
Sir, how many questions that will be appeared on the post test?
Okay, I'm not gonna tell you how many questions per the post test because that's gonna be a cheating one, right, Miss Aini? Yeah. Okay, Miss Amira, you're talking. You're not sharing any speech for today, Miss Amira? No? No? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, you are not telling any speech for today?
Yeah, because I was busy inviting the guests coming at the activity of my yayasan, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Keep on busy then, and then keep on welcoming the guests. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, everyone. And then now I'd like to give you guys a chance here to, what is it? To deliver some kind of the feedback, some kind of the impressions, some kind of things before we are going to end our training. Come on, Miss Fitriana Amani, have you prepared how many students gonna try to talk, try to give us the feedback, try to give us the impressions based on joining this session, please?
Actually, I haven't assigned the students yet. Sorry.
If I'm not mistaken, I told you yesterday, please try to pick several participants to share their impressions, to share their, come on.
Maybe
Okay,
I'm gonna choose right now.
Okay, you may choose it now.
Okay, it's okay. Okay. All right. So how about Mr. Ahyar and Miss Aini, Miss Susan, and also Miss Husna to give the impression of our learning.
And the feedback.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
the
Yeah,
feedback.
and the feedback.
Yeah. Come on.
Okay, so we're gonna start by Mr. Ahyar probably. Mr. Ahyar, would you mind to give your impression and feedback?
Okay, look at, he is holding on the laughing over there. What is it?
Oh, Mr. Ahyar.
Okay, come on. Or should I go first, Miss Fitriana Amani, before you guys gonna give any kind of impression? I should go first, I guess. Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I would go first before the other participants. So far what I'm really excited to join this kind of meeting, especially meeting new other participants and also the lecture. And the other things that why I'm really excited because I can learn a lot of things from other participants in their school, and also learning how to pronounce the word from Miss Aini and Mr. Ahyar, Mr. Fajar. I really like the way they pronouncing the word, and then I also have lots of insight in here about this new curriculum, and also about how to make or formulate the learning outcomes, and also the module ajar, and I think it will be useful for me as a teacher and to improve my competency later on. Thank you very much, Mr. for your knowledge.
Okay. That's all, Miss
from me.
Fitriana Amani. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Fitriana Amani. Thank you. That's a positive kind of feedback, I guess. I hope you're going to join any kind of the training for next that helped by Jakarta P4. It's P4. It's not P. Yeah. Okay, come on. Next will be the second, Miss Fitriana Amani. It will be Miss Kuratu or Mr. Akyar.
Mr. Ahyar first, after that Miss Kuroto, and
okay. Okay, come on, Mr. Nasruddin Akyar. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hadi. My reflection so far in the last 5 days, started from Monday to this Friday. Actually, this is the second time I joined this kind of freedom to learn curriculum aspect, but I think this is the complete one. Why I say so? Because in the first, I'm still in a blank with what kinds of curriculum is that, because this is the changing form from pandemic situations into the new curriculum that actually will be officially launched on 2014. But in 2022, all the school in DKI Jakarta province should implement this kind of curriculum. That's why some of the teachers have no prior knowledge before to implement the searches of this kind of curriculum. But the government actually has already conducted some workshop webinars to the teachers, especially in these big cities like Jakarta, and including us right now. That's why hopefully after that we can have more new paradigm about this kind of P5, and also how to create ATP from CP, and also how to create learning goals of each subject. And thank you very much for Mr. Hadi for this outstanding webinars, this outstanding workshop. Hopefully you can transfer all of your materials to us. Yeah, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Mr. Akhyan. Yeah. And then for your information, guys, if you want to, if you want to learn the program that sending the students overseas, you may go to Mr. Ahyar's school, if I'm not mistaken, because you have, an annual kind of program for the students. And then the current one, you're going to send the student to Portugal. That was the story that you told us in the previous meeting, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Ahyar?
Yes. On July. Yeah.
On July. Okay, so for this school that willing to send their students overseas to join any kind of D program, you may try to collaborate with Mr. Akyar's school. Okay, thank you, Mr. Akyar. And then now let's go with Lab Sky. Okay, that's a pretty cute name. Yeah, Lab Sky, Lab School, State University of Jakarta. Come on, Miss Aini.
Thank you so much, sir. All right, let me give you my impression here. First of all, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, good morning still, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Hadi to have me here as an intruder to this class. And thank you also for all the teachers here. You are very great teacher that I have ever known before. And thank you so much to have me here. Thank you so much for all the experiences, to all the answers that you give to me, and especially for our teacher, our lecturer, Mr. Hadi. And by joining this training, I'm really excited and also satisfied for this training, because I can learn so many things here, especially when I listen to the word freedom curriculum. It was a kind of a scary thing for me, because I haven't implemented this kind of curriculum before, and I don't know any of that information. So many terms for me, and then so many information for me. But after I joined this kind of training and the workshop, I know a little bit, not a little bit, so many information about the freedom curriculum. And I wish that I can also have the other training about this kind of, information of freedom curriculum. And yeah, of course, because of this training also, I can learn so many theories, sir. It is so challenging for me to learn again about all the theory. Let's say about how to choose the, the verb when you want to put it into the KD, or capaian pendidikan, right? Capaian pembelajaran, capaian pembelajaran. So you can learn from so many theories. So it is not only taxonomy Bloom, but also all the theories. And that is the one thing that I can learn from this kind of training, sir. Well, I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for everything that you give to me, sir, Mr. Hadi. Hopefully I can meet you all in person and then you can come to lab school. I will welcome you if you come here, and all of you actually, all of the teacher here. Thank you so much for the chance that given to me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Aini from Lab Sky. Okay, that's pretty impressive, I guess. And then you're the one that telling all the teachers here, okay, I have an event in my school, and then we're inviting Prilly Latukonsina.
Oh, yeah, Prilly,
You haven't shown us the
yeah, I
picture
haven't
of,
shown you.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, give me a minute. I will just show you a little bit about my self, why Wifi with.
Okay.
Okay.
A little bit show off, but I think because this is the last meeting, so it doesn't matter, right?
Okay, come on, just show us, please.
Okay.
Go ahead, Miss.
Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
Prilly Latukonsina in action. Come on.
Okay, you're not sharing the screen, Miss Aini. You're waiting.
Yeah, I think she would like to sharing screen.
Yeah, I'm trying here because there are so many pictures, you know, so I need to choose.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on.
think you will share us about the photograph you and Prilly.
What about now? Can you see it, everyone?
Wow.
I see.
That's so amazing.
That's so beautiful.
Okay, that's all. That's all. I'm
it's like
I'm
a
embarrassed.
Cool.
All right, I will stop sharing here. Okay.
Okay, it seems like you're taller than her, yeah, taller than Prilly Latukonsina, yeah.
Yeah, a bit.
Aini. Okay.
So Miss Amira. So that was my picture, Miss Amira.
Yeah.
Nice
Okay.
picture, Miss Aini.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Mrs.
Yeah.
Lina.
Thank you very much for sharing your picture with, I guess that's the most popular actress that we have in Indonesia. Yeah. And then you invite her to your school event. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Aini. And then now let's go with Miss Susan. Come on, Miss Susan. It will be Miss Susan, Miss Fitriana. Or who is it?
Bu Lina nggak mau sharing foto Mas Leng. Kan 55 deket sama Sleng.
Oke.
Lengnya nggak ada, pindah rumah.
Ayo Bu Lina, kali aja ada Bu.
Okay, come on. Miss Fitriana, who will be the next?
Is it my turn?
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, your turn, please.
Talking about the impression of...
Miss Susan, but if she will, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was asked about my impression during this meeting, I think this meeting is useful for our teaching experience and also our school life. But however, if this important meeting conducted as in Zoom, and we have to do another job, I think it is not that useful. Maybe it's only that I don't say that it is useless, but the meaning is not fully something like that. Like for today, I have to move around, not sitting in front of my laptop, so I cannot hear almost half of the explanation, and I forgot to do my homework. That's my impression. And also I have to make a little negative comment on the LMS. I saw that today LMS Hadi posted a quiz, but the quiz is you don't post question that we can jot down like ABCD. It's only written passage, like we have to read a kind of poem or something. Yeah, that's that. Maybe the LMS could be managed better, and also the deadline. If all of us read the deadline, I guess it is more than 3rd of March. Maybe it's okay because I want to do it. But if you put the setting time correctly, then I have to make it. Then I will miss the submission. Okay, that's it. Thank you, Pak Sofian and everyone, friends.
Okay, massive thanks, Miss Susan. Let's give a round of applause for Miss Susan, everyone, for the feedback and then also for the impressions. Yeah, thank you very much. And then now I will have only 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna mention every single one of you here. Yeah. Okay, starting with the chief of this class, yeah, Miss Fitriana Amani. Hello.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, hello, Miss Nuslina.
May I
okay.
say my impression for a little bit?
Okay, come on.
Okay, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Ian, for this training for the 5 days we have. So I think this is very useful. And especially about the independence curriculum, learning outcomes, and ice breaking by Mrs. Fitriani. So maybe Ms. Fitriani can share for us the ice breaking so we can use to our students at school. Thank you, Mr. Ian. Thank you, Miss. Thank you to all of the teachers here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Miss Nuslina. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Miss Nuslina. Thank you. Hopefully, if you're going to join for the next training, Miss Nuslina, I hope you're going to, focus in joining the training, and then you're going to, ask the permission. Yeah, maybe you can delegate someone to, supervise your student when they have the exam, because we need you to join completely. Yeah, but that's okay since it's the first meeting.
Just me, sir.
Okay,
it's the SMA.
Okay. Okay, no idea then what to do. Yeah, hopefully next if we have the offline kind of teaching and learning, I guess that should be different. Yeah, and then this also will be the will be the suggestions here from Miss Susan. Yeah, Miss Susan expecting not only the online one. Yeah, because when I explain something, when we discuss about the topic, I can see that Miss Susan chit chat with her fellow teacher over there, and focusing and listening what we are talking about. I can see the characteristic of Miss Susan. Yeah, okay, and then that will be my comment for you, Miss Susan. Yeah, thank you. Miss Fitriamani, you are really such a really good kind of team of this class, compared to the previous class that I ever taught for the training. Thank you for being really supportive for your friends here, for your fellow friends. Hopefully you're going to, get something good as the return for what you did here. Thank you, Miss Fitriana Awani, and then Miss Corretto Aini, Miss Aini. To be honest, I'm kind of, fall in love with how did he pronounce words, how did he create these sentences. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I hope you're going to share it with all the fellow teachers here. You have such a good confidence with you, and I'm very, I do believe you're going to be a really good professional English teacher. Yeah, Miss Corretto Aini.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Sir.
and then next one, Miss Amira or Miss Amina, Miss Amira. Yeah, to be honest, Miss Amira, I really want to hear how you use your English, but it seems like you're really busy with this kind of activities, that kind of activities. Yeah, I hope for next training, when you're going to join any kind of training, you're going to have focus in joining the training. Okay, Miss Amira. And then what happened with Miss Nurul Aini Fitrianti for today? No voice at all, no sound at all that you got for today.
Yes,
and
sir. Sorry, sir. because there are many work on
Okay,
doing
many
this.
work.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
previous meeting that you have your active
Yeah.
interactions, but today, okay.
Actually, I would like to giving you in person, but you
Okay, that's
asking
enough.
another
That's enough.
person.
4 more
Yeah, but
minutes, you're going to have the
another
post test.
person. Yeah, so I just silent. Okay, I'm so sorry, sir.
Okay, next one, Mr.
But I hear your explanation. It's okay.
Okay. Okay, and the next one, Mr. Akyar. Okay, Mr. Akyar is one of the participants that starting from the beginning, it seems like he's really busy with the teaching things over there with the students, but still is focused in joining the session. Thank you very much, yeah, Mr. Akyar. I hope you're going to share all of your knowledge, all of your skill in making learning module or anything related to freedom to learn curriculum. Okay, Mr. Akyar, thank you. And then Miss Siti Aziza, yeah, the one that only talk when I asked her to talk, and they were trying to give the opinion, they were trying to give their perspective when we had the discussions. I hope you're going to be more active if you're joining the next training, yeah. And then Miss Nuslina, okay, Miss Permissions, that will be the call that I'm gonna give you here, Miss Nuslina. Every single day asking for permissions.
You
and
gave me a label for Miss Permission.
Okay, I hope you're going to watch our complete recording, yeah, Miss Nuslina, so you can get all of the result of the discussions, yeah. And the next one, Miss Diantri, I still remember when you confused to what kind of ice breaking, what I have to do. You are an English teacher, yeah, Miss Dian. I hope you're going to learn more how to how to keep a warm up for the teachers, yeah, and how that you're going to prepare your students because they're going to be ready in learning English with you, yeah. And then next we have Miss Husna. It's pretty similar with Miss Siti Aziza. If I'm not calling her name, there will be no such kind of impromptu things that Miss Husna, okay, I'd like to share my opinion and blah, blah, blah. And then also with Miss Aniyati. Okay, I guess you're really, bravely the talk using English here while we have the training, yeah. And then Miss Nurlaila, thank you. You have you have some kind of positive suggestions, opinion, yeah, supportive kind of things that you share with all of your friends. And then look at Miss Rini Melinda joining these sessions while visiting Puncak over there, or what was that?
Yeah, I'm accompanying my students in Perjusa. So.
Okay. Well, accompanying your friend camping, and then you're joining this training. That's a good one. Next, Mr. Fajar, thank you. Hopefully for next training, if you're going to join the next training, you're going to have no problem with the connection. So, okay. Mr. Reynald Hasoloan, keep on hiding on your camera. That's okay, sir. Thank you for joining. Miss Sylviani, to be honest, I kinda, difficult to recall her face. And then Miss Lina also, I guess, is busy. Miss Tarida Windira, okay, that's strange because I told you, I texted you this morning, why did you not joining? And then you asked me back, who is this? Oh my God, because the previous one, you were asking me. Okay, sorry. And the next one also with Miss E.S. Sari, I hope you're going to be more active when we had a training, when we are going to have the training for the next, yeah. And then Miss Anissa Nurul, which one? I have no idea. Miss Rutnos, Susilawati, thank you for joining the meeting. And then for all of you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Miss Aini, Miss Fitriana Awani, I hope you're going to subscribe it, yeah. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, we are going to meet in another kind of chance. And it's already 10:31. You're gonna go back to main room to join the post test, everyone. Thank you one more time for every single thing that you guys do while we have this training.
Would you
okay,
take
everyone?
photos of us, sir?
What is it?
Take a photo of us.
Yeah, we are. Okay, we are going to take a picture first. Okay, would you please try to hold your smile? This will be the last picture that we are going to have together, everyone. Okay, would you please open up your camera? Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheers. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Okay. There we
Nanti
go.
saya ikut tidak subscribe hanya YouTube-nya aja, nanti saya subscribe juga WA-nya.
Ya, Pak Sofian, saya sudah.
Mr. Sofian.
Yeah, so
Yeah, what
if
is
I
it?
want to asking something, I will chat you, Pak Sofian.
Okay, you already got my number ya.
Ya.
Jadi sudah ada nomor saya semuanya, ibu-ibu, bapak-bapak ya. Jadi saya mohon maaf kalau misalnya ketika 5 hari pelatihan ini ada hal-hal
Pak Sofian, Pak Sofian, we will miss you so much.
Okay, I'm gonna miss you. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you, Fitriana,
Mr.
and the rest of
Sofian.
you guys. Yeah,
Very
what is
nice.
it?
Yeah.
Can I'm sorry, I asked you about this is about the material, about the last one, the assessment.
Yep,
Where
what
can
is it?
I get the file? Because when I search in the LMS, I don't think I find the assessment file.
Okay, I'm gonna upload it for you then, Miss Susan and the rest of you guys. Yeah, the assessment file. Okay, that's all, guys. You have to go back to the main room. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Sofian. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fitriana.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.